Shalom YouTube, this is your Ark. Y'all is Magnified coming back with another very informative video. This video is titled Child Support, an Arm of the State. So with that being said guys, let's get to it. But before I go any further, I'd like to state for the record, I'm not a lawyer, I do not practice law, and I do not pretend to. All my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. And they're all facts and all truth. That's it. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, guys. So with that being said, I titled this video Child Support, an Arm of the State, because the simple fact of the matter is that's exactly what the Child Support Agency is. It's an arm of the state. Why is it an arm of the state? Because the Child Support Agency is a creation of the state. Yes, the Child Support Agency is a distinct and separate unit from the state, but it's still a creation of the state. Just like a man and his offspring. A man is a completely separate entity from his offspring, but because his offspring is a creation of that man, then that offspring is still a part of that man as well. Why? Because the offspring has the man's DNA in it and everything else, because the offspring was a creation of that man. Such is the Child Support Agency with the state. The state created the Child Support Agency, so the state is an arm of the Child Support Agency. Okay, guys? So, with that being said, though, let's continue on. Okay, so as you guys can see on the screen, this is an order that I received some time back. I'd say probably like at the end of last year. I was trying to sue the head of the Department of Social Services, right, guys? Because I was trying to sue her in her personal capacity for the injuries that was being done to me by the Child Support Agency. So, because I was trying to sue her in her personal capacity, the judge dismissed my claim against her because the judge stated that the young lady who I was trying to sue was working in her representative capacity. And because she was working in her representative capacity, I could not sue her in her personal capacity because she's underneath her scope of duty. Now, if she was violating her scope of duty, which they placed upon her, then I can sue her in her personal capacity. So I said, okay, cool, I'll take this loss. But by me taking this loss, they also told me the right thing to do on how to sue the state. So my failure was actually a gain again, guys, because now I knew what to do and I followed these same steps, which I'm doing right now when I'm pursuing my lawsuit against the state. Okay, guys? So with that being said, though, let me read this order from the judge. It says, order. This matter having come before the court on defendant's motion to dismiss for failure of plaintiff to meet the judicial prerequisites of the Virginia Blank Act for violating Supreme Court Rule 1-6A, and it appearing to the court that, okay, so what that paragraph basically states, guys, that the defendant filed a motion to dismiss, which was the state at that time, because the state represented the head of the lady who was the head of the Department of Social Services at the time, because she was in her representative capacity. But I was trying to, again, guys, sue her in her personal capacity. So they dismissed it because they said me, being the plaintiff at the time, failed to meet the judicial prerequisites of the Virginia Blank Act for violating the Supreme Court rule. So because I didn't follow that judicial prerequisite at the time, because like I said, again, I was still trying to sue in her personal capacity, they had to dismiss the case, which was good at the time, I mean, which is good now, because I'm glad I did do what I did, because they told me exactly what to do next, you know. So even in your failures, you know, you still can gain and learn a lot. So these are steps that I have taken now, guys, and like in the near future. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm still fighting, guys, you know, because I need to get what's owed to me, you know what I mean? So I ain't quit yet, guys. I can't quit. You know, I can help you guys fight too, but like I said, man, I'm trying to get my money, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna even lie to you guys. You know, this suit is coming. You see what I mean, guys? So, okay, so let's pick this up at 1. It says, plaintiff has filed a warrant in debt against the defendant in the defendant's representative capacity as an employee of the Commonwealth of Virginia, Department of Social Services, Division of Child Support Enforcement. And so again, guys, like I said, I was trying to sue her in her personal capacity, but because she was in her scope of duty, they said she was in her representative capacity, so I couldn't sue her. So now let's read number 2. It says, as such, the actual claim is against the Commonwealth. Number 3, it says, because the claim is against the Commonwealth, the Virginia Blank Act Code And that's the code. I scratched that out on purpose too. It says the act applies and compliance with its terms constitutes a judicial prerequisite to overcoming the bar of sovereign immunity. So again, guys, so when I follow what they told me to follow in 3, it tells me exactly how to overcome the bar of sovereign immunity. You see what I mean, guys? And once I do that, you know, it's fair game. Now it's time to play ball. You know, I gotta tell y'all guys, it's proper rules of etiquette when doing everything. So now that I have done that, you know, I'm still in the process of filing this suit. You know, like I said, guys, this is gonna be a fight. You know, I'm trying to come up, man. You know, that's it. That's all, man. For all the pain and injury that they put me and my family through. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fight, and I ain't quitting, guys. You know what I mean? That's why I tell you guys, you must fight, man. Through it all, you must fight through it all. If you don't fight, you don't win. I guarantee you that. You know, if you don't fight, you don't win. That's the only guarantee I can give you guys. So you guys hit me up and say, is there a guarantee that it works? I guarantee you guys this. If you don't fight, you don't win. That's what I can guarantee you. And I guarantee you, if you fight and you want to get off, you will get off. You know, why? Because that's what you want to do. That's what you put your mind to. If you're the type of person like me that put your mind to something and you're not going to be satisfied until you get it done, then you're going to get it done. But it's all on you, though. You have to make that guarantee. You got to guarantee yourself that I guarantee that I'm going to get off because I want to. Even if it kills me, I'm going to get off. That's the type of mindset you guys should have. You know, if you want to guarantee it, you got to guarantee yourself that you want these results to get off. Okay, guys, but now with that being said, let's go to what an arm of the state is. Let's go there real quick. Okay, now as you all see on the screen, it states that arm of the state law and legal definitions. Now let's read, guys. Let's dig in. It says arm of the state refers to an entity or an organization created by a state. It operates as an alter ego or instrumentality of the state. For example, State University or State Department of Natural Resources. Generally, courts in the U.S. find an entity to be an arm of the state if it operates without substantial autonomy from state regulations, which is the child support agency, or any agency within itself. Anything created by the state is an arm of the state. So that's any agency created by the state. It's an arm of the state, guys. But let's continue. It says in Sturdivant versus Paulson, that's the case law. It states that it was held that the arm of the state status must be determined in each case by reference to the particular state laws characterizing the entity. To determine whether an entity is an arm of the state, courts engaged in the 2 general inquiries. So again, when I showed y'all my documents, it was from the court stating that, you know, because I was trying to sue the head of the Department of Social Services in her personal capacity, the lawsuit must come to the state because she is working in her representative capacity, meaning she's working in her scope of duty. So the lawsuit should be against the state and not against her. So because it was really against the state and not against her, I didn't follow the proper procedure to get the state to waive sovereign immunity. And because I didn't do that, the case was dismissed. So you know me, guys. I went back, studied, followed those proper procedures to try to get the state to waive its sovereign immunity. So now I'm enforcing these things and I'm moving in, you know, strategizing, trying to get things together for this lawsuit that I'm doing right now, guys. You see what I mean? Like I said, I'm not just telling you guys what to do. Nah, I'm doing it myself, man. You know, I'm still fighting this thing as well, cause I need remedy, man. I need remedy for the injuries done. You know, I need remedy for the injuries done. And if you know, how can I help you guys get that full remedy, such as suing everything, if I haven't sued and got remedy myself? You see, so my whole thing is this: if I'm gonna have you guys going to court, we're gonna go in for that dismissal. You know, try to get that thing dismissed first, and then after that, you know, it's time to work on that lawsuit to try to get that remedy back. You know, and get paid for your pain and suffering, stress, and all that other nonsense that come with dealing with the agency. Okay, guys. So let's pick this up at 1 though, before we can see the general inquiries that the state engages in, or that the courts engages in. It says the court first examine the degree of autonomy given to the agency as determined by the characterizations of the agency by state law and the extent of guidance and control exercised by the state, which is again any agency which is created by the state is an arm of the state, guys. Okay? So let's continue. It says the court examines, get out of here. It says the court examines, it says the court examines the extent of financing the agency receives independent of the state treasury and its ability to provide for its own financing. Okay, which is child support is a complete separate unit. It provides for its own financing. But let's continue. Several other factors are relevant to the arms of the state determinations. Let's see what they are, guys. Number 1, it says the characterization of the governmental unit under the state. Number 2, the guidance and control exercised by the state over the governmental unit. Okay. 3, the degree of state funding received. We know this, that the state funding is received from the child support agency. You know what I mean? They get federal incentives and all that from the child support agency. So again, let's go to number 4. The governmental unit's ability to issue bonds and levy taxes on its own behalf, which the child support agency also do. You see what I mean, guys? So again, this is more information, more facts, more truth that I'm putting out there for guys can start studying, so we can know how to strategically strategize to get the remedy that we all want, guys. You know what I mean? We need to get that remedy, and when we get that remedy, then things will work out. Okay? So like me, man, I'm still fighting. I need that remedy. I need that payday. I need that payday, man. For all that pain and suffering they put me through. Yeah, man. Somebody got to pay. You know what I mean? Somebody got to pay. So yeah, that's why I tell you guys, man. Continue to fight. Don't stop. Don't quit. Because when you stop and you quit, you will never get remedy. Like I said, the only thing I guarantee you guys is this. I guarantee you, if you don't fight, you don't win. And I can also guarantee you this. If you guarantee yourself that you will get off, then you can make anything happen, that you put your mind to. But you gotta want to guarantee that for yourself. You gotta want to get yourself off, man. You gotta have it in you. You gotta want this. You gotta study, man. You gotta sleep, breathe this stuff, man. Ain't no watching football or none of that other stuff, man. Ain't no watching TV when you trying to get off. You gotta stay focused, man. You got to study, man. It's nothing, It's all or nothing, man. You gotta touch up on your craft. You gotta know what to say, how to say it, and when to say it when going before these judges, man. Because they already practice on you, man. They already know. They do this on a regular. So they have a set strategy and a set plan already predetermined for us. So we have to, throw a wrench in that plan and change it up, and don't go in like everybody else. Go in separate, be different, make them say, hold up, we can't have this on the record. We can't have them say this. We can't have nobody hear about this. You see, you got to make them, have no other choice but to get rid of your case, man, and get you up out of there. That's it. That's all, guys. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. I just wanted to share this information with you all to show you all that, hey, you got to get the state to waive sovereign immunity before you can file your lawsuit. If you don't get the state to waive sovereign immunity before you file your lawsuit against the agency, then hey, you're gonna be wasting your money, man. That's it. That's all. So again, guys, I titled this video, Child Support is an Arm of the State. So with that being said, though, you guys be blessed. Continue to fight as always. You guys need my help, hit me up in my email at y'allismagnified at gmail.com. So until the next time, guys, shalom, YouTube.